Hello everyone. In this session, we need to find the value of y in the equation y into square root of y is equal to y plus square root of y, and it is given that y is greater than or equal to 0. So to find the value of y, take this equation y into square root of y is equal to y plus square root of y. So write this y as square root of y into square root of y. Just we are writing this y as y into y, square root of x, y into y. Now among these two, take common 1 square root of y. So it will become like this, square root of y into square root of y plus 1. So bring this the right side of the equation to left side. So it will become minus of square root of y into square root of y plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, among these two, take square root of y as common. The remaining part is y minus square root of y plus 1. So from this we can say that the square root of y is equal to 0, or this part of the equation is equal to 0. Y minus square root of y plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So when we take this first part, square root of y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 we'll get. We can apply whole square on both sides, we will get y is equal to 0. So this part is also having two possible values. So we will find those two possible values. First, let's open this bracket by applying minus 1. So it will become y into y minus of square root of y is minus square root of y, minus into plus minus 1 equal to 0. Now send this square root of y minus square root of y to right side. It will become y minus 1 is equal to square root of y. Now we know that in the equation, in the question itself, it is given that y is greater than or equal to 0. So from this, y is greater than or equal to 0. If we apply square root on both sides, square root of y is also greater than or equal to 0. So here we can see that in place of square root of y, we can say that it is greater than or equal to 0. So y minus 1 is also greater than or equal to 0, since y is greater than or equal to 0. So y minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Send this minus 1 to this side. So it will become like this. Y is greater than or equal to 1. Now take this equation. Take this part of the equation again. So y minus square root of y plus 1. So y, it will become y minus square root of y minus 1 is equal to 0. Send this minus square root of y to this side. It will become plus square root of y, and apply whole square on both sides. Y minus 1 remain this side, and minus y will minus square root of y will go to right side, and it will become plus square root of y, and apply square whole square on both sides. So expand this. Y minus 1 whole square is equal to y square minus 2y plus 1. And here right side the square and the root will get cancelled. The value remained is y. Again, bring this y to this side. This is plus y. When it comes to left side, it will become minus y. So minus 2y minus y will become plus minus 3y. So remaining value is plus 1 is equal to 0. So this equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where the value of x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Here in this equation, the value of a will be 1, and value of b will be minus 3, and the value of c is equal to 1. We are comparing our equation with this standard quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A equal to 1, b equal to minus 3, c is equal to 1. So the value of y will become like this, minus of b minus 3 plus or minus square root of b square minus 3 square minus 4ac, 4 into 1 into 1, and denominator is 2a, 2 into 1. It will become like this, minus of minus plus 3 plus or minus minus 3 whole square is 9, 4 into 1 into 1 is 4. So 9 minus 4 divided by 2 into 1 is 2. That is equal to y is equal to 3 plus or minus 9 minus 4 is 5 by 2. Here y is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So here we are having two possible solutions for this y, like this. One is plus, one is for minus. Y is equal to 3 plus square root of 5 by 2, y is equal to 3 minus square root of 5 by 2. Let's take the first one. Y is equal to 3 plus square root of 5 by 2. We know that square root of 4 is 2. So the square root of 5 is greater than 2, and it is approximately 2.2 and some decimals. So write it like that. Y is equal to 3 as it is will come, plus write 5 as 2.2 and some extra decimals, some decimals. So the value of y will become again 3 plus 2.2. Just ignore the extra decimals, take it as 2.2. So it will become 3 plus 2 is 5.2 divided by 2. Then y is equal to 5.2 by 2 is 2.6. So here the value is greater than or equal to 1. We can see that 2 is itself is greater than or equal to greater than 1. So we can write it like this: y is greater than or equal to 1. So this equation is true. So the solution y is equal to 3 plus square root of 5 by 2 is okay. Now go to the second part. Y is equal to 3 minus square root of 5 by 2. So same way, 3 minus, right, square root of 5 is 2.2. 3 minus 2.2 is 0.8. 0.8 by 2. Y is equal to 0.8 by 2 is 0.4. We can clearly see that this is less than 1. So which is incorrect. So actually we got the equation earlier that y is greater than or equal to 1. So this equation is incorrect. So we can ignore this part. Y is equal to 3 minus square root of 5 by 2. Finally, we got two solutions for y. Y is equal to 0. Earlier we derived it, and in this part we derived this. Y is equal to 3 plus square root of 5 by 2. And we are ignoring this minus part. 3 minus square root of 5 by 2. Thank you.